Sevilla saw off Manchester United in the quarter-finals of their triumphant Europa League campaign last season and will aim for more of the same spirit and style against English opposition this evening as they... And we're underway in the Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan in Seville. Sevilla. Play by Rice. Driving Jesus into the play. Samare can't keep hold of it. That's the challenge. And Gabriel Martinelli. It's an Arsenal throw. People carry Samare in the heart of Sevilla's midfield. They've got him on loan from Leicester. He's hardly played for them yet. Here's Tomiyasu. Outside. Tomiyasu. Sending the water bottles flying, covered by... Well, that's an interesting one there from Nemanja Gudel. Wildly optimistic. Gabriel. To the far side, and Tomiyasu picking out Jesus. He's got support arriving. It's Martinelli. It's a good chance here for Arsenal, and it's a fine stop by Neelan. Arsenal's searing pace, threatening to force the early breakthrough. Martinelli racing through, and Neelan able to get his leg in the way and make the block. And Neelan able to get his leg in the way and make the block. Cunha. On the way, and he comes straight back towards him, or will it? Campos keen to get on with it. Picking out Rakitic. Return. Some support with Jibril Sao. Sao's in space in the middle of the pitch. Navas has the ball. Chased by Rakitic. Lukebakio had made the run. In it goes. Campos! Cutting across in front of Arsenal's defence. Goes, and the shot taking a deflection. Gabriel Jesus comfortably met by Sergio Ramos, who's gone surging forward ahead of Lucas Campos. That's a good ball. Youssef En-Nesyri, just wide. Well, Sevilla there springing into life right at the end of the first half that their rain-soaked fans have been craving. Campos feeding it through. En-Nesyri, that's the first sighting of goal he's had this evening. Just got away from Arsenal's defence, enough to get the shot in. Tomiyasu coming across to cover. Lukebakio whips it in. And Arsenal survive. It's cleared away by Gabriel. And now the chance to counter perhaps. Here's Gabriel Martinelli right at the end of the first half. Martinelli for Arsenal, who have the lead right on the stroke of half-time as the action went from one end of the field to the other. Scored the only goal of the match to beat Manchester City in the Premier League recently. Had plenty to do here. Great play by Gabriel Jesus in feeding it through, but still a lot to do. But he just took it around Neelan with ease and guided the ball home. Super goal to give Arsenal a 1-0 half-time lead after an evenly matched first half. It's Sevilla who get us underway at the start of the second half, and they will no doubt have been ruining the missed opportunity a few minutes before Arsenal took the lead with Here's Jesus Navas, who used to play his football in England a few years ago with Manchester City. Interception made by Martinelli, and now Jesus. It's blocked by Neelan, and Martin Ødegaard with a really good chance sends it over the top. Arsenal from nothing, suddenly threatening a second. Jesus sees his effort blocked, and Martinelli sends it over the top of the crossbar. Ødegaard over the top. The Champions League, they need to start getting some points on the board pretty sharpish. They've got work to do in this match. Declan Rice picking out Gabriel Jesus. He's looked sharp tonight. And Jesus scores number 2. Right on cue. And Arsenal have that little bit of elbow room they were looking for. Champions League group match so far this season. Declan Rice with the little pass. Look where he is though when he receives the ball here, Jesus. Just cuts inside, and how about that for a finish? Super play from the Brazilian. Sevilla 0, Arsenal 2. Positive substitutions with Lamela and Diaz coming on. Diaz, a recent arrival from Real Madrid. He had just 10 minutes on the first match day against Lens. He'll get over half an hour this evening as the deflection comes off Tomiyasu for a corner. Haven't seen much of Diaz in Seville so far. Injury has kept him out for much of the season. Arsenal fans will know all about Eric Lamela. In it comes from Rakitic. Oh, the header is a superb one! And they are right back in the game. Goodell on the end of it. Solid and powerful. Arsenal's net bulges. Sevilla back in the game with just over half an hour to go. Just look at this as Nemanja Goodell on the edge of the 6-yard box powers the header home. It's his 3rd goal of the season, and it's a really big one. He scored in the 2-2 draw away to PSV Eindhoven in the last Champions League match. And he's given his team this one. Great header from the Serbian international. Jesus Navas gets it away. The bounce beats Diaz. Jorginho has it back. Martin Ødegaard just muscled out of the way by Soumare, who did so very nonchalantly. Poised for a great final 25 minutes, this one. Lamela with the pass. Navas. Lamela's made the run. Navas looking for En-Nesyri. Diaz was in there as well. Oh, what an effort that was as well from Lucas Ocampos. What a goal that would have been. Of the match. Rakitic sends it forward. The pressure's really on Arsenal here. And it was another acrobatic effort from Diaz, and David Raya safely sees it over the byline under pressure from Youssef En-Nesyri. And Mariano. Confirmation of the yellow card for the striker. Free kick and a yellow card for Jorginho. A boot to the head. By David Raya. Here's Ocampos. Gets away from Havertz. Ball collected by David Raya. and there will be a yellow card being shown for simulation in the penalty area by Eric Lamela. Arsenal inching towards what would be their second win from the opening 3 games. Not there yet though. Lucas Ocampos. Skied rather than cleared by Saliba. Ocampos. And this time it's Jorginho who slices it up into the air, and Raya at full stretch makes the save. Picks out the young fullback now up against Leandro Trossard. In it comes! Oh, David Raya hasn't quite got there. But here's a moment that could so easily have gone wrong for Arsenal. David Raya getting his fist to the ball, but almost inadvertently punching it underneath his own crossbar. What a relief for Arsenal. Saliba wins it in the air. Mariano Diaz sends it forward. Kiwior's underneath it. Play continues. Time running short here for Sevilla. Here's Ocampos. That was the chance. And he skewed it wide of the post, and Arsenal are probably there now. The whistle is in the referee's mouth. And Ocampos screams with frustration. It's the last effort of the match, the last opportunity for Sevilla to salvage a point, and they couldn't quite take it, but they pushed Arsenal all the way to the line in this game on a damp night in Seville. Mikel Arteta's team get over the line, but they were really made to work for it in the second half.